sucks. Like, it sucks to feel in your own mind to feel it's mediocre, you know? Like,
guys, welcome back to another MP4. It's been a hot minute since we had an MP4 episode, but I thought I'd get back on here because I actually have a topic for today to talk about, and that is mediocrity. Feeling mediocre. Making me like the Joker. Feeling mediocre, feeling like the Joker. Feeling mediocre. Oh, that's cool, her. Feeling mediocre got me looking like the Joker. Feeling mediocre got me laughing. Oh, who told her? Feeling mediocre got me feeling like a nobody. And honey, I am a somebody. But no, it's been a hot minute since we've had a .mp4 video, and these videos to me are like my personal online diary because I usually journal before these videos. I'm just going to journal about this topic that we're talking about, and this is literally just like the whole entire point of these videos is this is literally a video format of my journal, basically, to an extent. Of course, my journal is a little bit more, I guess, cutthroat. I don't know. But yeah, this is kind of my little series that I'm doing that honestly I really want to keep up because, like I said, this really, like, these videos, these .mp4 videos are really just for me. I don't really ever expect anybody to watch them or ever get any resolve from them or community. I mean, of course, that's completely welcome. I would love if people watch these and like feel a sense of belonging, or like, you know, I always like Brittany Broski's Broski Report, for example. Like, I love that podcast of hers. And who knows, maybe one day this .mp4 series could be like that. But for now, it's just me and my thoughts and my music and me on my bed with the mic and a laptop and my iPhone and talking. Like I said, like a physical journal online. But no, anyways, today's video is about mediocrity. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this for today's video is because the past like 2 weeks I have literally felt mediocre. Oh, actually, I'm actually getting mad. Why am I getting mad? Why am I getting mad? No, but the past 2 weeks I have felt mediocre. Basically, just everything I do. And it's not even a mediocre of like, I guess, comparison, because I don't really think I've been comparing myself. Like, I've just been trying to do things, and everything I feel like I've been doing just like hasn't been meeting my expectations. Like, for example, the past week or whatever, I've been working on a couple of projects. Some of them private because we'll talk about those in the future. But like, for example, I'll just use a couple examples. For one, painting. Like, I've been painting recently more, and everything that I've been trying to paint, like, it's not even really bad. Like, if I showed you guys would be like, well, paint, like, that's really not even that bad. Like, that just looks like a painting. And I think it's kind of the problem. Maybe I have expectations of just being too good at something without ever having the like time to put into it. Like, you don't wake up one day and randomly you're Picasso. You don't wake up one day and you're Bob Ross. Like, you have to nurture these talents, but I digress. I simply tried painting and I just felt mediocre. Mind you, I'm not a painter. Mind you, I've probably painted like 5 things in my life. No, but like, I felt mediocre in the fact that, like, for one, like, I just didn't like it. I'm like, maybe I have too high of self-esteem when it comes to like what I can put myself like to, like what I can do and get done. But I've been painting recently. I'm not really like the paintings. I didn't really even enjoy doing them. They felt more of a chore than free time of like expression or art expression. I've been trying to write more. I mean, of course, other than journaling, like, I've been trying to write in general. And what I write isn't bad necessarily. Like, some people would read it and be like, wow, this is really good. But to me, it's like, this feels so mediocre. Like, it's not where I want it to be. And granted, like, it's early stages. Like, I'm not a writer either. It's like, Peyton, how can you expect to already meet your expectations whenever you've not nurtured these skills. me in real time reading myself. No, but like I feel like I like in my mind I have so many expectations of myself, and I have so many thoughts and ideas, and they're in my mind they are amazing. They are brilliant. They are top of the line. They are like nobody else got these ideas. But whenever I try to put them into like physical form, they never turn out how I want them to be. And I understand that's like perfectionist, whatever, but I don't know, like I just don't want to feel mediocre. And for the past 2 weeks, I felt mediocre in the things I've done. So like I said, I've painted, I felt mediocre. I've been writing, I felt mediocre. My YouTube, I posted recently the video of me playing that game, the Animal Hospital. Like by the time I'm filming this, I literally just got done doing that like 3 days ago. Not that it's a bad video by any means, but like I felt mediocre. And of course, whenever I posted it, I always get like a dopamine of like accomplishment, because like with YouTube, whenever I post something, I'm like, well, I actually followed through and I actually got it done. And I love that because, you know, it feels good to actually do something. But even posting that video, like I said, it's not bad by any means. It just like felt just mediocre to me. And maybe it's because it's edited less. And maybe it's because I'm like, a part of me is lazy. And like, I was like, I just need to get this video out because like I'm starting to get like in a dry spell of like not wanting to be productive. And maybe like the mediocrity comes from the fact that I do just feel lazy, or like I've always grown up in like, I guess like a lazy mentality or environment. And I think deep down I really am not lazy. Like I think I really do like at the end of the day I do be getting stuff done, and stuff does work out for me. Just like in terms of like my life. But at the same time it also is like I feel like I'm letting myself down because I feel like I'm not trying hard enough. But it's like if you wanted to try harder you would, but like would you? You know what I mean? Like I'm just tired of feeling mediocre. And granted, this is like a 2-week phase. It's been like a 2-week period. Like it really hasn't been like, I love to exaggerate my emotions. I'm acting like I felt mediocre for the past year and a half. I've not. I felt mediocre for the past 2 weeks. I mean, who wants to feel mediocre? You know, we all want to feel like we're the best of the best. And not that there's something wrong with mediocrity, but there also kind of is. I feel like my best effort I feel like my potential is so much. And I'm not even trying to say this in like a snobbish, like condescending, like narcissistic way. I'm trying to say this in the fact that like I have such firm beliefs in myself that there is so much I can accomplish and put my mind to, that whenever I like try and it's not to the level that I put myself at of wanting to create something, it's like disappointing. I feel like I could do so much better and like I could be so much more, you know? But I think this is, I mean, of course, like it's like this is a universal thing. Like this is no epiphany. Like I'm not like an anomaly for having these kind of feelings. But like I'm like, this kind of sucks. Like it sucks to feel in your own mind to feel it mediocre. You know, like it sucks to. I mean, I guess it's more like a creative thing, but it sucks to have all these ideas in your mind, and whenever you try to get them out on paper, it's like nowhere near what your imagination is. You know, and I know that definitely is a thing that comes through trial and error and time. Like I said, I'm not a painter, I'm not a writer. Like these are hobbies and skills that I've kind of always had throughout life, but never like fully dived into head first and like practiced at, you know? So like how can I expect to be the top of the top for myself? Like, you know, like how can I expect to meet my expectations when I haven't nurtured them at all, you know? And I will say, I've been getting into oil painting recently. Like, that's like what I've been trying to do. I've been only trying to get into oil painting ever since I graduated. And I've always painted through like out my life, but like oil painting, for example, like I've really like actually recently just bought oil paints like 2 months ago. Like I've been trying to get into oil painting. And I will say, funny enough, ironically enough, the most enjoyment and in my mind, the best results, even though they don't look good, that's the irony of it. The things that actually like look good, like for example, I've been painting like fish or whatever, like they're not bad, like they're decent, but like out of everything I've painted, they're like probably one of the better things. That to me, like my fish, I couldn't care less for. I literally could like just scrap that and throw it away. Like I don't care for them. But my first 2 oil paintings that I did first were the ones that I had the most enjoyment from. The second one not as much, but the first one looks awful. Like not awful, but like it's beginner. It's very, very beginner. But both of them were tutorials on how to get into oil painting. And I had fun and I like them like the most. I like the tutorials. So maybe it's like a love of learning. Like maybe I'm actually like learning. And maybe it's like an innate human thing. Like I am a firm believer in like whenever like we feel like we are learning and actually like progressing, even if we technically like aren't from like a third point of view, even if we feel like we are and we think we are, that really does so much more for us than the flip side of it. You know, like I can continue, like even thinking back, like for example, like I'm trying to paint other things. I'm like, realistically, I'm probably gonna paint all this other stuff and not get enjoyment from it. But whenever I go back and I do tutorials on paintings, I get enjoyment from those. And it's also kind of funny too, because the more I think about it, I think about growing up. I low key like for a long time, I always like wanted to be like original, you know, like I never like wanted to copy somebody. I wanted to like have my own original ideas. But maybe I really should go back to the drawing board and like in terms like not really YouTube, but in terms of other things, go back to the drawing board and just like follow tutorials and try to actually do that, especially for painting. So maybe it's actually what I should look into is more tutorials and like learning things, because reflecting on those, that's where I did probably honestly get the most enjoyment. Like I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed them afterwards. I don't know, I was just proud of them. And it's kind of weird to think. Like you think you'd be more proud of your things that you did on your own. And maybe, and I think one day, honestly, I would be proud of those things. Like once you kind of get to that level, but like starting out, like I like Peyton, like you're a beginner. You're a beginner, and that's okay. It's okay to be a beginner because you've never nurtured these things before. So like give yourself some grace. So maybe that's what I learned about that. For the writing, I don't really know what to do about writing. I think maybe just write more, because there's not really, I mean, there probably is like tutorials out there. I probably could follow like writing prompts, you know, like I could do that, but that doesn't like, I don't really like that vibe. But who knows, maybe I should try it. You never know. I don't know. I guess for YouTube, YouTube is also a trial and error. I just gotta keep on trying with YouTube, and I'm only gonna get better over time, as is anybody with anything. But mediocrity, that's been my recent theme in my life, y'all. That is what's been going on. I think I just need to give myself more grace, and for painting, go back to my tutorials. For writing, I don't really know yet, because I'm not really like, I don't know. I think writing is trial and error. I think YouTube is too. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel good. But also, like, not even talking about like hobbies and skills, but just being like mediocre, like in just life in general. Like working out, for example. Like I've definitely been working out more, and I'm proud of that. But I'm also like not doing it every single day. And mind you, like working out, I may work out for like 10 minutes a day. Maybe that's not a workout. But yeah, I don't know. And I think also too, it's also because the chapter's coming to a close for me. Like by this time next month, I will have moved out. Girl, what? So excited, so scared. But I also have I have a lot to do. Like for example, I still don't have my driver's license, and I do plan on getting that this month, and I think I will pass. Like I really don't think the test is gonna be that hard. But I'm also like, I need to get that done. So I do kind of feel behind in life, definitely, with things I need to get done. And I also, like I said, with it coming, like with this chapter coming to a close, there's much more I feel like I should have done, and much farther along I should be. And I've went down this path so many times, being like, okay, well, Peyton, well, it isn't, and like that's okay. Like you're never gonna fully meet like your expectation of like where you should be at life at a certain point. Like that goes for anybody. But I think that is a contributing factor to this mediocrity I've been feeling for the past like 2 weeks, or past like week and a half, 2 weeks. But I also think too, my mediocrity feeling has also come from a point of like productivity. I did take like a week. No, I don't want to say a week off, because I really didn't like miss an upload, because I have been uploading a lot more. But like I definitely should have uploaded 2 videos in the span of I uploaded 1. So I think that's the reason why I also contributed on mediocrity, was like being less productive also made me feel just more like I'm not doing enough, and I feel more mediocre. Oh my god, like literally tongue twister. This .MP4 video though is brought to you see, manifestation. Yeah, that's honestly all I think I really have for this video today. I'm probably like, I don't know, I really can't think of anything else, because this topic is very like niche. Like there really like so many ways I can go with it, and like how I currently feel. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of .MP4. I'd really do like these videos, because like I said, these are like my own personal online journals to myself, to my future self. So I can always look back on it if I'm ever like just want to simply look back on, or like have a future challenge and I'm like, I need past me's advice, you know? Yeah, I hope you guys, if you guys even watch these videos, I don't know really who even watches these videos, but if you guys do watch these videos, I hope you enjoy them. Thank you. This is like, I don't want to say like the true me, because like all my videos are the true me, but this is like me just talking about more mundane or more personal topics, I guess. They're more intimate. But we'll see where these videos continue. Like I said, I just like to make these videos for myself, honestly. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.